Hey, I'd like to welcome you to another episode of Mission Matters Money, your source for all things money. My name is Adam Torres. You can follow me on Instagram at AskAdamTorres to keep up with my book releases, book tour schedule, signings, all that other good stuff. Always love to connect with you there. And as always, if you'd like to apply to become a co-author of one of my upcoming books, just head on over to the website, missionmatters.com, and click on Become an Author to apply. All right, so today I have Camilla on the line, and we're going to be talking about purposeful investing. And Camilla is the founder and CEO over at Steady Stream Investments. Camilla, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much, Adam. Very nice to be here. Appreciate it.
So love our topic today. Excited to get into it. Before we do, though, let's go a little bit more into what you're doing over at Steady Stream Investments. First, tell us a little bit more about the company, please.
Yeah, you bet. So at Steady Stream Investments, we offer investment opportunities into real estate syndications, which is just a fancy word for group investments, and where we buy large apartment buildings. So we invest only in the multifamily industry, and we help people invest in real estate even without having to do the work and have the hassle of being a landlord. And so you don't have to buy the rental property yourself. You can invest your money into a large real estate syndication, and we'll take care of the work for you. And then you'll start receiving cash flow. You'll get tax benefits and shares in the equity of the property.
What kind of niches do you focus on, like geographies and otherwise?
So I really like just as far as geographies, I like the Carolinas and Texas and Georgia. Those are the three that I'm focused on right now because they have really strong fundamentals. There's a lot of renter migration happening from the northeast to the southeast, and so those markets are growing and doing very well.
And niches in terms of apartment buildings, are you more of a value-add investor? Are you looking at, what class are you normally looking at? Give us a feel for types of investments that you find attractive.
Yeah, the ones I find attractive are the Class Cs, maybe B-, which is the ones that are a little bit older that need to be fixed up. And, the reason I like those ones is because it's working-class housing. And I know we're going to talk about purposeful investing, but one of the reasons that I like to invest in these types of projects is because I feel like it's a really great thing to provide housing for people, right? It's a basic necessity of life. And if we can go in and we can find a dilapidated apartment building that hasn't been taken care of, maybe has some crime issues, we go in, clean that up, make the place safe and nice for people to live in. And then we provide a community aspect as well to really just make it a nice place for people to live.
Let's transition. Let's just keep going further down that line. So why is investing with purpose is so important to you?
I think everybody wants to feel like that they leave impact on the world. And for me, the impact needs to be around a couple of things. One, I want to have impact for my family, and investing in real estate and building, generational wealth can really leave a strong impact on family. Also, I have 5 children and involve all my children in all of our real estate investments. So they know their way around power saws. They know how to, they help me run my spreadsheets, do some social media marketing, teaching them all the skills of the business so that they can be prepared for their life. And so really having impact with family. And then another impact that I like to have is I like to provide a social impact. And I do that through making sure that the communities that we go into, we choose ones specifically to help, right? So I like ones where there's gentrification happening so that we can go in and just really help those communities. And then the third one is around the really having a financial impact, right? So you have a financial impact. Oh, and environmental impact. So another thing we do is we like to go and install low-flow faucets and toilets really to conserve water. And so we have an impact on the world. So try and make the apartments more green.
What I like about your process and your thought process is it's not necessarily, it's not like a trade-off on investment return. It's just understanding what niche you want to work in and what kind of people you want to help, and then getting a little bit further into the community than, let's just say, maybe some would consider doing if they didn't have that thought process of purpose. But it's not saying like I'm giving up investment returns to do good. I just want to make that clear.
Right, absolutely not. So our investment returns are very strong. In fact, they're the strongest that I've ever seen. You know, I've dabbled in a lot of different investments and tried a lot of things and taught myself a lot of things. And these large multifamily ones are very strong financial returns for sure.
I love it. You can't have the best of both worlds if you're running it right. I love it. It's a good thing. I think in the past, people maybe had this thought process of it was this trade-off or something else, and it's like with more and more people like yourself entering the market, doing with that type of purpose behind it, it just makes sense, and it's good business. The renters, it's just common sense. Renters are going to want to stay there longer. They're going to be willing to pay more over time, within reason. All those things just kind of add up. So I know you help investors. What are the right types of investors that make sense and are good fits for steady stream investments?
So my mission is also about helping women invest. So I know that a lot of women that I know are hesitant about investing into large, real estate transactions. It's a little, sometimes it's a mystery about how to do it. I run a local meetup for women as well to help them to learn all the ins and outs of real estate and what they need to know. So I really like to cater to my female audience and help them start building wealth and making sure that they are helping themselves as well as their own families. Because I think that women really want to have purpose and impact in the world. Not to say that men don't, right? But for women, we care very deeply about communities and that type of involvement. And then we also want to make sure that we are, secure in our financial health and have very strong financial health, so that we can not have to worry about the finance piece, and then we can really make the impact that we want to make in the world.
I love it. So Camilla, if somebody's listening to this and they want more information, what's the best way for them to reach out?
Yeah, absolutely. You can find me on the web at steadystreaminvestments.com. You can send me an email, Camilla@steadystreaminvestments.com, or you can find me on social. I'm on the Instagram or Facebook as well. I'd love to connect.
Fantastic. Well, hey, Camilla, it's been awesome having you on the show today and getting to know more about your business and how you're helping investors and also investing with purpose. It's really, really a great thing you're doing there. And to the audience, as always, thank you for tuning in. Hope you got a lot of value out of this. If you did, don't forget to subscribe to the podcast, leave me a review on the Apple iTunes Store. If you're watching this on our YouTube channel, Mission Matters Money, definitely give us a subscribe there and leave us some comments in the comment section. Love to keep the conversation going in our YouTube community. And Camilla, thanks again for coming on the show.